Good morning, everyone. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Spirit, draw near. Spirit, draw near.
Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Beckett, and I'm your service leader this morning. At the beginning of our services, we often do a land acknowledgement. And for me, I always think about the land acknowledgement as being the church land. But in fact, all of the land that we occupy here in Hamilton, Dundas, Ancaster, and Ontario and Canada was once land belonging to the Aboriginal people who were here when the white settlers came. And we want to acknowledge our connection to this web of all existence, honoring the past and preparing for the future. The stewardship of the original people who lived here preserved this land for our generation. And we too want to seek to be respectful stewards of this place for those who follow. And now I want to call you to worship. Whoever you are and whoever you love, even if it's like a four-legged creature, which we're particularly honoring today, and wherever you are on your journey of faith or search for meaning, today you are one of us and you are welcome in this house of worship. Our mission is to nurture each other, serve the community, and inspire action to heal the world. Our opening words come from the Quran. Behold, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, in the alternation of the day and the night, in the beasts of all kind that he scattered throughout the earth, in the change of the winds and the clouds that trail them like slaves, between the sky and the earth, here are the signs for people that are wise.
And if you will join me in saying our unison words for lighting our chalice, may this flame be our light of friendship and love. Let's join in singing hymn number 94, What is This Life? It's one of those hymns that has some of my favorite words. Wait till you see them and hear them and sing them.
What is this life? What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare, no time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when wood
Our Time for All Ages today is by Gary Kowalski. We give thanks for the earth and its creatures and are grateful from A to Z. For alligators, apricots, acorns, and apple trees. For bumblebees, bananas, blueberries, and beagles. Coconuts, crawdads, cornfields, and coffee. Daisies, elephants, and flying fish. For groundhogs, glaciers, and grasslands. Hippos and hazelnuts, icicles, and iguanas. For juniper, jackrabbits, and Junebugs. Kudzu and kangaroos, lightning bugs, and licorice. For mountains and milkweed and mistletoe. Narwhals and nasturtiums, otters and ocelots. For peonies, persimmons, and polar bears. Quahogs and Queen Anne's lace. For raspberries and roses. Salmon and sassafras, tornadoes and tulip wood. Urchins and valleys and waterfalls. For X, the unknown, the mystery of it all. In every yak and yam, we are grateful, good earth, not least of all, for zinnias, zucchinis, and zebras, and for the alphabet of wonderful things that are as simple as A, B, C.
Thanks, Tim. This morning, we have these words for a time of contemplation. After I read these words, we'll take just a brief time to breathe, think about the words, and then Cindy will lead us in some chanting. These are from Barry Lopez. Again, I think of the animals because of the many ways they have helped us since we first looked at each other differently. They offered us early models of goodness and determination in adversity, which we put into our stories. The grace of a moving animal, in some unavoidable way, kindles in us still a sense of imitation. They continue to produce for us a sense of the other. To encounter a truly wild animal on its own ground is to know the defeat of thought and to feel our reason overpowered.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Praise to the jewel in the lotus.
so much, Cindy. So today we are celebrating the companions of our lives, those four-leggeds and two-leggeds and no-leggeds that we think of as a part of our life, that we bring with us along our journey because they make us smile, because sometimes they frustrate us, because they keep us company. And I can't think of a time in our lives when our pet companions, our animal friends have even been more important than they are right now, when we're sheltering at home and it can get lonely. And there they are with their bright, shining faces. It's wonderful to have them in our lives at all times, and especially now. I'm going to ask all of you, or if you're currently on speaker view or something, you might want to switch your orientation this morning to gallery view so that you can see people's pets. I see some animals already here, and so I'm looking forward to seeing your pets' faces this morning. First, I want to start with these words, again, from Gary Kowalski, who seems to write a lot about animals. Blessed are the faithful, for they shall be called our companions. Blessed are the playful, for they shall be surrounded by love and laughter. Blessed are those who are without worry, for through them we shall know peace. Blessed are those with no possessions, for they will be rich in spiritual things. Blessed are the innocent, for there is the feeling of heaven. And blessed are the animals, and because of their blessing, we are blessed as well. Now, I know it can be a little bit of a challenge sometimes to get our pets to cooperate and come along with us and do things, especially if it's outside, we're asking them to do something outside their normal routine. So some of your pets are probably a lot more amenable to being on camera than others, but we're going to give it a shot. So if you've brought your dog to be with us today, why don't you move your camera or move your dog so that they are in the camera's range and we can get a chance to look at your baby. And Cindy's got Buddy there, 12 and a half years old, hanging out. I see Elizabeth with her sweet dog. June, yeah. You know, all of our animals that we love don't have to be, our dogs can be virtual. I see Allie there with her sweet dog. Peter's dog is waving good morning. And Dan, the Tapley family, their dog, Greyhound, doing what every Greyhound does, sleeping well, sleeping in. The Milnes have their, looks like their lab just decided it's time to take off. Catherine's got her dog there. Thank you for showing us your sweethearts. How about cats? We have any cooperative cats this morning? Let's see the kitty cats. I saw Charlie's cat earlier. That's Larry. I know Larry. Oh, looks like Belinda has Larry now. Hey, John Peg and Beryl, they have their kitty there. Oh, the Mill family has not only a dog, but a cat. Karen's got her cat. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the Tapleys have a cat. Let me see. Oh, Sheila's got her puppy. Jennifer's got one of their kitties up. Reed Stevens, there's a cat. Karen McGlynn, see your kitties. Sheldon, see that kitty. Now, some of us, because of allergies or because of preferences, have other things that we have as pets. So who's got lizards or snakes or spiders? Oh, there's the corn snake at Tim's house. If your sweet reptile or whatever is not available, but you have a reptile, just wave at the camera so we know that you have another kind of pet that hangs out with you as well. Good to see you all this morning. And the other kind of, the smaller furry side, do we have anybody that has rats or chinchillas, hamsters, guinea pigs, rabbits? Any of those out there? Anybody into urban or suburban chickens or other birds? I know we have birds. No, it's not all right to go outside and grab a bird and bring it in. That's not a good idea. And how about creatures of the water? Turtles, fish, aquariums, those kind of things. We got any of those this morning? Great. I see some waving of hands. Fish are a little hard to show on camera. They don't like to be out of their habitat very much. Thank you so much for showing us and bringing your pets. There's nothing like the face of an animal who is happy and playful to bring our spirits up, to make us feel better. And though they are a responsibility in our lives and require our attention, they give us so much back. And we celebrate them in our lives. We don't often get a chance to bring them to church, so today is a great opportunity to see them in their everyday lives. Ah, there's Panda. I see Panda. May we see the miracles of life and love in all of the animals with which we choose to share our lives. In the cold nose of a dog, in the warmth of a cat on our laps, in the wondrous otherness of the hamster or the songbird, in the graceful beauty of a reptile or goldfish. We bless them all as they bless us. I hope that your pet remains healthy and happy. I hope that you continue your commitment to that beautiful companion in your life as they have devoted themselves to you. That you enjoy your time together and find in your pet that opportunity to just be in the moment, like our first hymn, that you're there taking time to stare like they do at fun things they see when they go for a walk or things that fascinate them. I hope that your companion animal is a joy to you all the days of your life. And when the time comes for your lives to part, hold them close, tell them you love them, and make sure you thank them for all the gifts they have brought to you. We have another hymn now, hymn number 15, The Lone Wild Bird.
The Lone Wild Bird. The lone wild bird in lofty flight is still with thee, nor leaves thy sight. And I am thine, I rest in thee, great Spirit, come and rest in me. The ends of earth are in thy hand, the seas dark deep and far off land, and I am thine, I rest in thee, great Spirit, come and rest in me.
Blessings of the fish and the birds, blessings of the mammals, salmon, eagle, cougar, and mountain goat. May all humankind likewise offer blessings. Bless the wisdom of the holy above us. Bless the truth of the holy beneath us. Bless the love of the holy within us.
If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to pray on, pray on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to pray on.
If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to pray on, pray on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to pray on. If we want hope to survive in this world today,
We've got to
then every day we've got to walk on, walk on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to walk on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to work on, work on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to work on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to move on, move on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to move on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to march on, march on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to march on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to teach on, teach on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to teach on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to sing on, sing on. If we want hope to survive in this world today, then every day we've got to sing on, 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 sing on. And every day we've got to sing on.
Ooh. I'd like to share a joy and a sorrow with you today. On Friday afternoon, many of you are aware there was a march here in Hamilton for Black Lives Matter, and at least a few of the people from our congregation were able to attend. Over 2,000 people were at that rally. It's a good start, and there's lots more for us to do as people who care about equity and justice in our community as well as our larger nation. You will notice if you go to our website that the church board has issued a statement in support of Black Lives Matter and working to end injustice. I've issued my own statement, and we will be continuing to work for ways to be involved. The way I would tell you to start first is find some education, learn what's going on, find some things that help you understand what it means to live in a culture that is framed around white supremacy, and keep your eye on what's happening and use your voice. When you have something to say, even if you don't think you have something to say, you do, and you need to let people know that you care. We all need to be witnessing for an end to injustice. And I hope that this is only the start of some substantive change.
I'm just waiting. Okay. My big announcement for today is to remind people to get their tickets for the 6-minute memoir. I have already purchased tickets. It was very, very easy to go to the church website and follow the leads to buying your ticket. I encourage you to not only buy a ticket, but also to make a donation. The proceeds of this year's 6-minute memoir will be shared with Empowerment Squared, which is an organization that assists young people. You can go to their website and learn more about Empowerment Squared.